Felix Rosenqvist is our guest, and this is our other Kvist.
Yeah.
Our third and final Kvist.
Kvist? Okay, and we're recommending a new product. It's either a breakfast cereal, Kvist.
I think you're conflating that with Quisp, which actually was a breakfast cereal.
I'm trying to borrow on the reputation.
I'm a fan of
Quisp.
and we learned that Kvist means... We forgot.
It's the... What he said, like the root of the flower?
Of the he said branch.
Yeah. Branch. Not
but it's not a branch, it's a
like
root.
The green part.
Right, okay.
I just remember Big John.
So Rose
that was Grosjean. That's completely different country.
So then it means you are the rose stem.
The Rosenqvist. So Rose.
The rose stem.
And so then we've got what's a Lund?
Lund. I don't know exactly. It's like it's more like I don't know.
Okay,
no.
And then we've got a bloom. Well, bloom.
That's like
bloom. Yeah.
Flower.
This is great. You've educated us today.
Yeah.
I love it.
Every rose has its twist.
We have some better Kvists.
Every rose has its twist.
Another Carmel, Indiana guy, but that's cool.
Yes.
You like the winter?
The winter?
Yeah.
It's better than Sweden.
I was going to say he's from Sweden. That's to say
way
nothing.
better. We love it. My fiance now, she was like, this is great. Yeah. This is like going to Spain.
That's the best compliment Carmel, Indiana has ever.
That's so true.
Ever.
The roundabouts, the weather.
Yeah. When did you propose? Within the last year?
8th of November last year.
Wow. Yeah, because the way you said that, I'm like, that must be new because you're still getting used to saying fiance.
I got to get the dates right.
When's the wedding?
September 21st.
Congrats.
After Nashville, going straight back to Sweden.
Oh,
getting
I love
it
done. Listen, if you just fly me there, I will sing at your wedding, and I will do all Europe songs.
I want every rose has its quiz.
Okay, well, deal.
Have you, as Pato confirmed?
Yeah.
At this point,
yeah,
I mean that was
locked in.
That was another cliffhanger on 100 Days to Indy. You know,
He's
you guys put him on the
in.
spot, and he was like, unless I have to go to Singapore, but like
Zach got him out of it.
Nice, that's good deal.
Nice.
It's
Good
happening.
Deal. Good deal.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Now, when you came over to America, the name Felix is somewhat unusual. Were you immediately told about Felix the cat? Or
Yes,
was that
I've been told. That's like a kid show, right?
Yeah.
There's a book
In
and
like
a show.
Book and a show.
50s.
Yeah, it was a long black and white.
And it's Felix the house cat as well. That's a DJ, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
And then the other Felix, of course, is Felix Unger from The Odd Couple, which was a huge success.
I've heard about him
show.
as well.
And I'm surprised people haven't hit you up with that one.
They have my engineer from 2 years ago. He told me about that. I checked it up. Yeah.
He was also very, very old, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Ancient.
There was a remake.
Now, again, I wonder if you're the first Felix.
Oh, yeah. First Felix to ever run in the 500?
The 5?
You think?
I wonder. We'll get our historian on that.
We need Donald
Where's
Davidson.
Donald
here.
Davidson when you need him?
Yeah, exactly. Does it, I mean, you to me seem like one of the chillest drivers. Like, were you always, was that always your personality, or like, is that who you are? Like,
yeah, I guess I don't get too revved up.
Yeah.
Things.
Good.
You know,
That's a great pun.
A lot of people say I'm always asleep except for when I'm in the car. So yeah, you probably got that.
That's good.
Right.
Yeah.
You seem, I don't know, from the 100 Days to Indy and just the things that I've seen, you seem more relaxed maybe a little bit this year, just with maybe the situation. You know, is there a difference? And you can see it in the results. I mean, the results to date for this year are extremely consistent, especially on the qualifying side and even on the race side. Is there a difference in the feel, kind of your situation last year versus this year?
For sure. I think both privately and professionally, I've definitely found a calm. And some of it is stuff like in your life that you take care of. Like I used to live in Monaco and I don't have my place there anymore. So I only live here now in the near the roundabouts.
Who's your hospitality, baby?
And my team, my Shank Race, I love it. They kind of given me all the tools I need. They're behind me. They told me you're our guy, and we got your back, and
Nice.
it's been awesome so far.
Yeah, that's great.
And you love Busch Light now?
Yeah.
Is that a prerequisite?
Does he really drink that much?
No,
Busch
when they
Light?
won the 500, when Elio won the 500 with Meyer Shank, there was a picture on social media of Michael Shank's front door, and everyone from what town is he from? Ohio, whatever.
Pataskala.
Showed up and dropped off cases of Busch Light. You couldn't see the front door. It was
my
stacked
gosh.
up above the door.
A fun story about that. Yesterday we were in New York with our sponsor Sirius XM, and kind of did the little stops there with the different channels and stuff. And then we went to this typical New York steakhouse, and you can see Mike like kind of trying to be unseen with the waiter. It's like, do you have any light beer at all? I just thought that was so funny. I was kind of feeling ashamed
The
about
filet
it.
mignon and the Busch Light.
Busch Light.
Yeah, thank you.
What year is that Busch Light?
Yeah,
Do you have any sponsors exclusive to Sweden? Like if you go
I
back-
do. I have a sponsor called EAB, and their product is called Radio Shuttle. It's kind of like automated storage systems. Like instead of having a guy in a forklift, like the actual storage is like doing the work for you. So they're big in North America. So yeah, that's actually my only Swedish.
You don't.
partner.
What about the fish? Do you don't have
Dude,
Swedish
I was
fish?
thinking about that today.
Come on.
I need to do
Let's
it.
go.
Yeah.
Get a year's supply of Swedish fish. Let's go.
Yeah, you're up, 'cause
Put a
we-
little Swedish fish on your helmet.
I ate some today on the flight. They had them served in like a nice like aluminum
Yeah.
packaging.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, man, these are actually really good, and it would just be such a good win-to-win
Exactly.
deal.
Yes, my buddy Alex Skarsgård. Let me pick that up there. Famous Swede. He gets really angry about Swedish fish because he's like, "There's nothing Swedish about those fish,"
They aren't. No.
but they taste great.
Do you like
they
the
do.
multicolored or just the red?
Red only.
I leave the yellow and the orange ones.
Red only.
I'll eat all of them.
Well,
Yeah.
you're a little bit more open-minded than the rest of us, clearly.
True.
I'll change the subject. Is your fiance from Sweden?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Do you speak Swedish to her all the time?
Yeah. We dream in English now.
That was the next question.
We don't. No.
But literally, that was the next question he was going to
Okay.
ask.
I just think it's so interesting.
I do
Yeah.
some. I do some. If it's like a racing dream, I dream in English because all the
Really?
terms are English.
Oh, that's right. of
Like you
course.
can't say like camber in Swedish
Yes.
or caster
It
or
doesn't
like
work.
a downforce. It's just the same. So
Yes. Do you like lutefisk?
yeah. No.
You know what
hate
lutefisk is? It's a rotting fish that they eat at Christmas time. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's
yes.
literally
It's
just
like
rotten.
sour, and rotten. And
It smells like dead
yeah.
fish. I have a aunt who was from Swedish descent, and it was like, oh, we're gonna have lutefisk for Christmas. It was like I thought I was gonna die.
It's interesting how so many cultures have something like
Yeah,
that.
everybody's got the dead
There's
fish thing.
that thing in Chicago, Malort,
Oh yeah,
which is vile liqueur, and now they're mixing cicadas in it. That's the big thing.
cicadas.
What?
Yeah, this
Like the bug?
This famous bar in Chicago is doing. You can do this shot. It's got cicada.
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
It's just like
But I mean,
a rite
that's
of
a part of
passage
By the way,
thing, right?
I just want to know. This is different than any interview you've had today, right?
It
This
is.
This
Way
really
better.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. See.
Totally unprofessional. We like to
Well,
do it that way.
exactly. We're journalists.
It's a lot.
We're journalists.
It's a lot more fun, I think.
It is.
Goddamn right.
I love it.
How many people are talking to you when you're in the track? Just one, two?
Two. Sorry, three. Huh.
Corners?
Go, 4?
Final answer. Final answer.
So my strategist, who's on the pit stand, spotter turn 1, spotter turn 3. Yeah.
Yeah. And is it like in baseball? If you're the pitcher, you can throw off the signal. Can you? If they tell you do this, you go, no, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Do you say anything, or do you just do it your way?
You just pretend like you don't hear it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Sorry.
just, if you say nothing, like
working up.
you can't be proven in court that I didn't.
great.
That I
Yeah,
It's,
heard
it's
it.
like when
That's
you're
a great
if you ever want to hang up on someone,
Yeah.
the rule is you always hang up when you're talking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
way-
that.
Then you, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
know.
I didn't know it was
Yeah, what are you gonna
disconnected.
Absolutely.
Why has turn 2 become kind of the danger zone, or the where all
I don't
know. We were in we sit in turn 2 pretty high up. Someone's tire, Kirkwood's tire last year when you guys connected, whistled right over our head and hit the car behind us. Destroyed this little white car. She got a new car out of it. It was a girl that worked for catering. But it just seems like something about turn 2 over the last 5 or 6 years has become where most of the errant action has happened.
My theory is that it's the tunnel underneath.
The bump.
Yeah. The bum.
Yeah.
It kind of like
yeah.
the track folds around
Yeah.
a tunnel a little bit.
That's
and it's just a little, I mean, when you set your car up for all 4 corners to be like almost crashing every corner, and then you have that little bump right there. Like that's enough to be
That's a great point.
differentiator.
Yeah,
I guess.
That makes perfect sense.
I think also the wind kind of comes in a weird way there. Like you have the stands blocking the entry, but then when you're in the middle of the corner, it's kind of open wind.
Yeah.
So it actually at the same time as you hit that bump, you kind of you get a
yeah.
little wiggle.
There is a bigger space between where the turn 2 suites are and the end of that stands. It's got to be
It
somewhat
is.
of a wind tunnel that comes at your face as
Yeah.
you come through the short chute.
There's an evil wind.
Yeah.
Can you hear people cheering?
No. I think at some point I've heard it actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember when, but I definitely heard at some point fans. Yes.
Now, my buddy Simon Pagino said that he can sometimes, when he's in the zone, he can actually pick out faces as he's going around. Is that true?
Dude, I could not.
I know. I couldn't believe it either. He's like, I swear to you.
I
He's
can't pick out
it's like
faces on
things going slow.
465.
I know, exactly.
I can't even find my fiance at an airport. It's like,
Driving around. What? I told you, drive around again. Yeah, okay.
I mean, do you ever get distracted and think about something else during like a yellow? When it's going so slow, do you look around a little bit or?
so one time in my junior category days, I actually started thinking about like, because I never done like an interview.
Yeah.
And I was like, what should I say on the press conference? And I actually went off track and I finished second. So since that day, I don't allow myself to think about anything.
That's a great
Yes,
story.
nothing.
That's a great story.
But I'll zone out. Sometimes I just find myself kind of like waking up from sleep when I'm driving. It's
get
super
that.
weird. Like I've done 10 laps and I can literally not remember what happened like
yeah.
those 10 laps.
Wow.
See, now that happens to me when I'm driving my son to Burbank to basketball practice. That's a little less dangerous.
I don't know. Maybe
But
not. Maybe not.
Well, yeah.
But apparently it's like a hyper focus. So you're fully driving like instinctively. You're
Right.
not like thinking. You're just
one
doing.
with the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Oh, man.
It's like, and normally when that happens, you're doing well. So.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
I'm going
Last
to be
question.
thinking about that on Sunday. Is Felix one with the car?
Felix,
we got to come up with a name for
any
that.
tattoos?
Any tattoos? No.
See, we're so relatively tattoo free.
My dad would kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all tattoo free over here.
Oh yeah. What a team.
Yeah, buddy.
right here.
All right, here's what's going to happen. If you win, you get a Borg Warner, I get a Borg Warner, you get a
Yeah,
Borg
I'm
Warner.
going to get the
You
Dixon
get a Borg-
tattoo. I'm going to go.
A tiny?
Yeah, the tiny.
Yeah. Deal.
I mean, Zach Brown has started to do the F1 tracks for every win now.
wins.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
he doing?
great.
That's going to get...
Yeah.
One of the-
When they double podiumed at Imola, wasn't it? First?
No, it was Monza.
It was Monza. It was
Monza,
Monza.
and now
yeah.
it's,
and then they just won
Miami.
at Miami, so
Yeah.
he's got the second one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well, Zach Brown looks like a tattoo guy. You know.
You don't expect it, do you?
Right. Right.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, very, very cool. Well, best of luck.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for your
Thank
time.
you. Thank you. Pleasure.
Every
How do you say goodbye in
has
Swedish?
its twist.
You say hej då.
What is it?
Hej då.
Hado, which sounds like hello. What a world.
Hej då.
Hado.
Hey,
Hado. Me say